Peace and power, peace and power. What it do, what it do. Salute, salute, salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people that struggle. How you do, how you do, how you do. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for love. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for questions, for answers, for dialogue, for organizing, for networking. This is a space where we seek solutions while we on our path to true liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please make sure all all funding information is in the chat for the duration of class. Fund the war effort. I'm saying Zelensky asked for it. BB asking for it. Damn it, fund the war effort. Let us not fall behind. I mean, we've been doing everything Massa do. We might as well support each other the way his people support him and fund their war efforts. You dig what I'm saying? Also, have all contact information in the chat for the duration of class. Okay? If you or anyone you know believe that there is an anger management issue going on and you don't know how to respond to the world when you are triggered, please book an assessment. If you are already up under my care, get your sessions in. I'm telling you, it is essential that you stay on top of your game. Okay? If you or anyone you know may be going through a domestic violence situation, please book an assessment. Book an assessment. Learn the signs. Learn the strategies that could keep you safe. Remember, the life you save may be your own. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. First of all, who's in class? Andrea Jones. Yes, Florida's in the spot. Jersey. Florida's in the spot by way of Jersey. Andrea. James Crawley. Peace. Murder Gang, what's going on? What's going on? A Wood. What up, A Wood? Philip. Boom. Eric. Carlos. You get a 55. Rainbow Bright. You get a 55. Fredro, what up? Adrian Graham. Ken Williams. Sean Jenkins. Yeah, you been here on time. Twice, even. Black Queen and me. See Blaze, what's going on? Jason Reels, what up? You still up? Yeah, okay. Vaughn, join her. You get a 55. Peace, Ingram. What up, Sonny? South Central Los Angeles, G-Rock, welcome to class. Jean, you get a 55. George Johnson, what's going on? Huh? Boss man, peace from Boston. Salute to you. Unpopular opinions. Tasha Peters. Hmm? Defect from mass. Okay. What's going on, Tierra? What up? What's going on? Yeah, Vaughn joining. Yeah. Vaughn? Oh, no, that's not Devon. That's Donovan. Let me move my sweater. Donovan Michael, salute. Sir Aqua, BX. You in class, Poppy? All right. Zay Indigo. You get a 55. Yeah, East New York, you get a 55. First time you been in class all week. Make sure you write them down, Carol. So they can't say, I was here. Nah. Yeah, they getting 55 today. What does a 55 mean? 55 is the grade that you was getting in elementary and middle school. Yes, you, sir, boss. So when you miss class, you get a 55. And you be part of the 55 gang. And you might be failing class. So Mr. Boss Mars, make sure you in class. Yeah. Bernadette, what's good? Huh? I see you, Neil. What's up? Bushhead, salute. 55 gang is present. They always present, Carol. They always gonna be present. Because they like to cut class. They was doing that shit in middle school. Yeah. Especially Indigo. You see that? I always catch classes on the playback. And Chill Bliz. That's the same one who was in Gersh cutting class in middle school. How the hell you cut class in middle school? How the hell you cut? You can't go nowhere. You still got a curfew in middle school. But now these are the same ones in here tonight. Yeah, in here tonight. 55. Let's get to it. I told y'all, I called it out. I don't know how many times I done called something out. And voila, it happens. Just like that. Voila. I told y'all Gripper Gang was in effect. I told you Gripper Gate Gang was going to form. Like Voltron. I told y'all to watch y'all grippers. And watch your kids' grippers. Because they coming for them. I told y'all that. Now look at what we got. We got the most notorious Gripper Gate bandit that we done seen in a long time. Mr. Kevin Gates. Woo! Notorious. His Gripper exploits. His well-documented. Now, as I told y'all, in order to catch fire, in order to catch heat, in order to get right back in the whip, your man BG and sexy booty hole brown girl, Red, was going to do a song. I told you that. And like clockwork, it happened. Not only did he appear on the song with her, but he released a freestyle over her beat and hook. We can't make this up. There is no high science to this madness. They want your children's grippers. Yeah, that's the whole. They want your children's grippers. They want your women's grippers. And yes, sir, yes, comrades, they want your grippers too. Because that's what it's about. That's what it's always been about. For white supremacists. Manifest Destiny. The pirates. They want your booty. Yeah, I told y'all that. So now, as I said, when dudes first come out from behind the walls, especially if they had some type of celebrity, some type of notoriety, they need not to jump back in the whip or on social media. But this man came out blazing. He wasn't even out the gate good. They already got a camera on him, right? So your man BG dropped some songs. And true to who he is gutter. Gunplay's in it. You know, not the rapper Gunplay. Because he broke, right? His wife just, he broke and been broke. So we ain't even talking about him. I'm just saying the use of gunplay is in his lyrics. Selling drugs is in his lyrics. Getting back on is in his lyrics. Getting youngins to pop somebody's head off is in his lyrics. Because that's who he is. That's who he's always been. And after 12 years in the can, he's back. And that's the name of one of the songs. Get Back. He's right back into these lyrics. Right? And if you were a fan of his, you're not upset because he has the same tone. He changed up his flow and he's very current, which means that you know he is true to his craft. He is true to being an MC from New Orleans. You can tell that he is one of the orchestrators of that sound because it hasn't left him. But in saying that, that shows that there's no growth, that there's no maturity. It's talking about everything that one would expect for him to talk about. Right? Jail, knife fights, all this other shit. Yeah, I expected that. And I expected him to sound good. You dig what I'm saying? I didn't. I hoped that he wouldn't jump straight into that whip. Okay? But he went right there. He didn't even need to. But as I said, I called it and I told you he was going to do it. He was going to do it. Why? Because he's looking for the fast track to get back what he lost. As like he said, right? In that song, and get back what I lost, which is something that I'm going to specifically say to him. Once you do that time, there's no getting back. You ain't getting back none of that. That's done. Now the trinkets and all that, if you get it back that fast, I mean, you never lost it. What was taken from you is your freedom, which means your access to it. You're not getting anything back because you never owned any of it. You understand what I'm saying? Man, if y'all would have known, or if I was to tell y'all what I witnessed and sat through over this past weekend, I was with a family member who is in debt, like all of us, and made an attempt to consolidate their debt under one agency that claims to do this type of work. And man, Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. You don't own shit. You just don't. And when you start accumulating that debt and the interest and all that shit, anyway, that's another bill. Because if you think we got debt, well, I don't have no debt. I already told y'all. I got zero credit. I don't have credit. Nothing. Them niggas, they laugh at me when I apply for shit. My name in the shitter. Yeah, yeah. And I'm good with it. Can't be against capitalism, but yet and still you want to play the game. No. Anyway, if we don't own it, you know them dudes don't own shit, because the more you get, the more they take, the more they scrutinize, the more they tax. You understand? So he really didn't have shit. Remember when he got locked up, they was in the PT Cruisers. Remember they was stretching them little cheap shits out? Had about 10 PT Cruiser stretches with rims in the video and shit. Like they was stunting with them cheap ass cars. Y'all remember that shit? Yeah, I know y'all remember that. I was like, how the hell they got PT Cruisers? The hell? Them shits was $17,000 on a good day. That's stunting. But anyway, so now he does the freestyle. And automatically something hit my ear. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Now I could get the gun talk. I could get the, street aesthetic. I could get all that, because that's who he is. That's who he's always been. But then I heard a line, and I said, hold up. Stop the tape right there. Because, as a connoisseur of lyrics, when I hear something, whoa, I got to break that down. I got to dissect that. Some of it is so intentional, vulgar, and said with so much force that I got to put this out there. He had a line, right? In the Shake Yo Dreads freestyle over Booty Hole Brown Girls track. This line, he said, I love my bitches ratchet. Because before that, he said he did 12 years and ain't had a shot of tail. So he looking for the head as soon as he come out. But he said this line here. I love my bitches ratchet. Blaza, blaza, blaza. You get that Louis bag when you take that D, and I'm saying D, he didn't say it, he was very explicit. You get that Louis bag when you take that D in your ass. Whoa! That was the last line in the verse, like explicit. I said, whoa. What kind of direct message was that he was giving to the female fans? That you got to give up the grippers for a Louis bag? And I'm thinking, damn, somebody did 12 years in jail. The only way you get a Louis bag from them is if you give up the grippers. I'm thinking, damn, what type of child, whose child is going to be so impressed with the Louis bag that they're going to give the grippers up? Whoa, man. So I had to listen again. to see if he was being that direct, and there was no mistake in it. Get that Louis bag. Take this in the air. Oh, BG? You part of Gripper Gang, huh? Right out the rip. That's it. Yeah. Salute. Much appreciated, Pagon. Thank you for the super chat. Now, we ain't even got to suspect. Because if a fan, if an avid listener, if it's just a broad that's listening to his music can get a Louis bag out of him, what can a white executive, music executive, get from him if they give up them grippers? I'm just saying. And then right after that, subsequently, I am alerted to a song that he's on. A Kevin Gates song. Grippergate, Kevin Gate, Grippergate, Kevin Gate, BG, Kevin Gates, BG, Booty Hole Brown Girl, Gripper Gate Gang. And I can't continue to keep telling y'all how prevalent Gripper Gang is. We don't hear too much love, courting, passion in some hetero spaces. We don't hear it. When they speak in their raps, because many of them are not rhyming, many of them are not MCs, they're rappers. So in their raps, when it comes to dealing with the opposite sex from a man's point of view, it is very misogynistic. It is very predatory and very abusive. Very abusive. And now it has become that way from the female rappers. Either they want to be abused, or now they are the predators and abusing. You understand? Right? There is no space of love, not even companionship. It is strictly give up them grippers and get this trinket for it. Maybe. Or just give up the grippers because this is who I am. So this has become very off. Very off. Especially for people who came up in the age where, again, we had to speak for 2 or 3 hours just to get your phone number. Like, hey. And women is checking you out head to toe, making sure you ain't got the cat shit in your eye, making sure you ain't got no goddamn sugar daddies in your ears, making sure your teeth is nice and you got your waves spinning, or you got your little blowout with the mink oil, and you're fresh, your clothes, you're clean, you're smelling good. And you talking, and they trying to trip you up to see where your mind is at before they even give you the damn phone number. Before you even got the phone number. Grippers? Grippers wasn't even in the discussion. Man, dudes wasn't even thinking of that on that level. Now, you mean to tell me now that we push so hard to get hip hop in a specific space globally that now you got commercial rappers telling people to give up their grippers for a Louis bag? Or if you give up the grippers, you go, that's your reward. You get a Louis bag. Maybe. Because we know these rappers is broke. Broke. So you might give up them grippers for nothing. Okay? I'm putting it out there. I'm letting it be known. Gripper Gate has a gang. And they showing you right now. Okay? This is where we going. I told y'all that. Of course, I said, yo, listen, this dude is going to come home. He's going to make these appearances. He's going to move around. And he's going to have to get with somebody. And I said, I'll call it. I said, it's going to be the booty hole brown girl. And I don't know where he going at with that. Now, just look at the connection. Kevin Gates, who is known to be in and out of the system. This man, BG, just came out of the system. And one of the most immoral, valueless women that we have ever seen. Someone who's barefoot and pregnant on the stage in booty shorts. She's getting ready to take on the title of mother. To the first commercial rap baby Jesus. We still haven't heard not one iota of who the daddy is. Right? And they put them together and gonna push this through the South to make it a hit. I want y'all to sit for a minute and think about the subconscious message in that. Damn. Where's Florida Evans right now? Damn. We done lost. Any cool points y'all got from celebrating Hip Hop 50? LL, you proud of that? Mo D. Somebody. Damn. Mike G. Somebody say something. We know Kevin Gates is Gripper Gate. Yeah. Listen, I'm just telling y'all. I don't come on here to speak and talk reckless. I don't. I'm letting it be known. And as you see, this is the tone that's moving throughout melanated folks' conversation. Hip-hop is on Gripper Gate time. The NBA is on Gripper Gate time. Yeah. You see it, right? What was the two biggest stories coming out of the NBA for the last week? Right? You ain't hear nothing about Zion, have you? No. We ain't hear nothing about that. We don't know what Steph numbers look like. Nah. Victor, the new kid, nothing. We heard about Dwight Howard and Grippergate, right? We heard about Joe Smith and his wife and her grippers, right? So we ran through that. You're going through rap, NBA, yeah. That's where y'all at with it. Oh, the NFL too. Yeah, because Chad Ochocinco and his man Terrell had to tell y'all how they had a Grippergate experience. Together, bromancing with a bunch of whores. You see where we at with it with black men? You see how they pushed it? This is Cam on the Mason. Cam talking about his grippers being handled by the vocal muscle, the tongue. Somebody put that near Cameron Giles's grippers. This has been the sentiment for the last week. And y'all think I'll be playing. Now this, if that's not an agenda, it's damn sure ain't ironic. It's not a coincidence. Everybody talking about somebody grippers. Everybody talking about access to the grippers. Dwight Howard tried to take the grippers. Cameron just bonked over and gave him up a little bit. Booty old Brown is just to mess with it. Joe Smith's wife said she been doing it in her past and proud of it. And Terrell Owens, yeah, and Ocho Cinco put a number on what they was doing. Come on, man. Not one black man spoke on the liberation of his people. None. You see what I'm saying? What are they doing? What are we doing? That's why I keep saying cancel all celebrity. But when I say it, people don't listen. Or, hold on, let me correct that. Because people are listening because you know what? Now I'm seeing me and how others are presenting their platforms and their spaces. And I'm like thrown, like, really? Just a few months ago, people were telling me, you need to change your platform. You need to change your spacing. But I'm looking now and I'm seeing people do what I do. Plain white. No runners, no banners, nothing. Hey, Willie D, I see you. And I know you see me. Because I wasn't doing this shit like this. I do it because I don't have anything. I'm not backed by anyone. Everything I do is organic. I don't have shit. I don't get funded like that. Now, y'all the big boys, though. And you want to present like this. Hey, Boys Watkins. I see how you got your spacing now. I see how you had Claude Anderson in the same spacing. Y'all wasn't doing this shit. So I know somebody's listening. Yeah. You dig? Funny shit. Yeah, it is, man. It is. And I wouldn't have known that I wouldn't have known if I wasn't looking at YouTube and saw what started coming down the timeline and seen Willie D speaking on D1. I'm like, son, I did that shit as soon as it happened. Remember, nobody said nothing about it. And I had to say, yo, I'm standing tall with this dude from the rip. Before Rick Ross gave him a response. Before Jimmy gave him a response. I had to put it out there like, yo, what he's saying is 1,000 because I've been saying it. We've been saying this. Haven't we, class? That they need to be held responsible for the shit that they say out of their mouth on these songs. You understand? So I see Willie D talking about it. I'm like, oh, hey, you sure look different. You sure look different. Everything is right here, right there, right here. Like I said, I don't need any of that. Me and you. Right? Educating, no distractions. Now I see everybody coming over to do it. Right? But it's not going to work because they don't come from here with it. Somebody's still feeding them. Somebody's still researching for them. So it's still not going to be here because I believe in you. Don't believe in me. I believe in y'all. These other dudes, these celebrities don't care about you. I told you before, celebrities don't care about you. Celebrities care about your interest in them. And that's how it's always going to be. You dig? They care about your interest in them. Because then they could go back and tell Whitey, yeah, I got an audience that you could push your products to, that you can push your agendas to. Yeah, because they believe in me. Look, they look at me. You understand? So y'all can keep watching. I appreciate it. But you don't have to peek and watch. You can join the chat. Willie, Boyce, Watkins, whoever the hell else is watching. Y'all can join the chat. Y'all can hit the green screen or the PayPal. You ain't got to peek. You can invite me to your little platforms. Because every time I show up, I show up. Don't I? Ain't been a space that I have ever been on that I ain't show up. Then I wasn't that shit. Huh? Ain't that right, Prison X? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on now. Everywhere I've been, I show up. And you ain't got to worry about it, Willie D. I don't get paid for this shit. So I won't damage your little pocket. Because I'm coming with truth. I'm going to always be me. You dig what I'm saying? Don't peek. You ain't got to peek. Join the class. Come. I done did it with everybody. Everybody. They run, right, Mecca Audio? Yeah, we had a discussion live, right? After that, that was it. I ain't hear from you no more. at all. Yeah, because people think, I keep telling y'all, I only give you 1/3 of my intellect here. But when I'm across and I'm in lives and we talking, sometimes that shit get out. And you say, oh, whoa, he's an intellectual for real, yeah. Don't get it twisted. Don't believe because it's coming in layman's terms and is made simple that this is not high science. Yeah, so people are watching. People got to be watching. Because since when has a platform, right, like Boyce Watkins, yeah, I got to shout him out because he's dastardly when he does this shit, right? Just before we came on, why is his wife a doctor, a PhD? Him, what is her name? Dr. Alicia? Her and Dr. Tasha. Why are they speaking on D1? They had the nerve to say, because they are us, and we must pray for the brothers, and all of this, and watch over and cover it. Come on. Again, I'm starting to really believe this whole D1 shit was a play. I seen him with DMC. Again, I seen him on his live spitting bars. I'm telling you, this shit looking like a play because there's too many people in the conversation. And you know what? There's no end result. What's the end result? Just a bunch of dialogue and a bunch of you right. He was with Turk. And Turk is browbeating him. You think what I'm saying? This is what's becoming. Now, who's going to fold? Because he's not standing strong enough. Everybody's on him and telling him how wrong he is. Especially them gangster dudes, some street rap dudes. Nah, you can't say that. Nah, we can say what we want to say. Nah, we got to Nobody coming up to his level. Wanting to take responsibility for what they saying. And it's a broader base. This shit is more than viral. But there's no substance. There's nothing substantial coming from it. Just a bunch of talk. When y'all come to class, y'all know what is the goal. The goal is to build soldiers, to get our people minds back on a path towards true liberation. And that means everything. We taking everything and the kitchen sink to throw at these people. Because that's what it's going to take. That's the end result. We building soldiers. That's what we're doing. This idle chatter shit, you still running around in circles? Nigga, all he had to do was say, look, I said what I said. They need to be responsible for their music. Now that's it. That's it. All this other back and forth, and you sitting here, you going to this platform, you on that platform, you still explaining your position and why I said it, and and it's from a place of love, and I pray and I love and I pray and I love. Come on, stop that shit. Stop it. You can't pray for no demon. I told y'all that shit last night. Gripper Gates, demons ain't got no love. Old timer tell y'all that shit? Huh? In New Jack City? Devils ain't got no love. The hell you praying for them for? When they done threaten you. When they standing firm on their position. No, this is how I gotta get my money. And I'm seeing a lot of that punk shit. I'm seeing Mos Def every time he live, he hum and oh Lord and human and then what are you doing? What are we doing? Since the fabric of your oppressor is falling, that sense of security that you once had, right? Because that was the default of black people. We could shout, we could march, we could protest, but we still relied on their infrastructure. You relied on the institutions to make sure that you had bread and milk in your goddamn refrigerator, that you didn't have to milk no cows, you didn't have to till no land. You could just take your ass to the store. So you relied on their systems. You had passive militancy because you always knew, man, Whitey's gonna hold me down. And now Whitey shook because his world is looking real edgy right now. He might not make it. So now the niggas is shook. Salute D Haven in the spotty spot. What's going on? So now you get a whole bunch of dudes that you thought was about that action praying all of a sudden now. Oh. Wearing funny ass clothes now and trying to disassociate themselves from anything that looked like is militant. Pure bitch shit. Listen. That's what it is right now. That's why the women are moving away from you. That's why the kids is moving away from you. And they like, damn. These big burly ass black dudes is soft. We toe up. People don't understand that. People can see fear in your ass, man. And then they get nervous. You coming in the house, head down, tail between your ass. They looking at you for leadership. You scared to death. Or telling them some lies. No, come on now. We got to go to church now. Yeah, you just been here kicking our ass for 40 years. Telling us this, telling us that, doing all type of foolish. Now, you want to get dressed and put on these funny ass, hard ass shoes? I ain't never seen so many dudes running these little spots before in my life. And if you're not doing that, you in the street bullshitting. I'm telling you, and the women and kids, they frustrated. They looking like, yo, what we got going on here? What is this shit? I keep telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. They following their white daddies. They're following these music executives. They're following these CEOs of these brands and companies. They're following them to their demise. And they're going to take y'all with them. Because they still got you quoting and believing in bullshit that they know is false. But they're going to ride that shit to the end because they scared. They have a fear of responsibility. That's what happens when you watch your leaders get lynched. That's what happens when you see generations go to jail. That's what happens when you see political figures get castrated. You have a fear of responsibility because you know you have to replace this white man at some point. And that shit got dudes shook. That shit got them scared to death. They'll do anything to stay in position. You want my grippers? You can have them. Because they're not trying to go back to nothing. And they're not trying to reinvent themselves. But if you keep paying attention to them, you're going to write down with them. You're going to write your demise. You're going to write there with them. I'm telling you. Ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell anybody, any true man would sit in front of you and say, listen, I'm a Democrat. We part of the Democratic Party. We got the solution. And they said, well, where's your leader? Right there. Who? Him. The president is the leader. The president is the leader? Yeah. Salute, much appreciated, D. Haven. Yeah. The president is the leader? This sleepy ass old man? You want us? You want my babies to follow you and you following him in 2024? Or the other side? So-called gangsters and all this shit talking about, no, we rocking over here. This is who we need to follow. Grab him by the pussy? Y'all following him? And you got the women and kids shook. They like, yo, what is this shit? Seriously, they like, what is this? I can't do this. What's going on here? I'm telling you. It's getting very nasty because they don't have it together. That's why they're trying to knock everybody off. Everybody. If I'm going down, y'all heard me know if I'm going down, everybody going down. That's what Whitey doing. So all this passive resistance, all this little shh, be quiet, and all these dudes that's standing firm and tall on poisoning you and your babies. Nah, man. Y'all gotta say, nah, I ain't rocking with that shit no more. You wildin'. And meet them with that same amount of energy to resist that shit. Nigga, that shit you talking is crazy. This nigga talking about giving up grippers for a Louis bag. Nah, man, y'all women got to resist that. Y'all got to say enough is enough. Now, hold on. It was really good. What's going on here? Y'all sure got this gripper shit in the conversation too much. Y'all got to start telling them that, man. Y'all can't keep giggling and laughing, but yet letting it go down. That's what they trying to do to your babies. The average age of the consumer or the one who pays attention to commercial rap is 12. 12. 12. Now, if you want your 12-year-old to think it's okay for her to give up her grippers, because they imitate everything they see. So when you got these little dirty-ass, dusty-ass dudes stealing fake Louis bags and shit, and bringing it to school, don't say nobody never told you. Don't say nobody never told you. I seen them fathers at that little baby party, throwing up money and signs and bangers. Like, got that ratchet. They got that thing on them. Already pushing that. I'm telling you, you're going to have a world, you're going to have a generation that is so toxic and traumatized, there ain't nothing coming back from it. I'm serious. Listen, Francesca, it's beyond the buying of the bag. It's beyond that. It's beyond that. Yeah. It ain't the bag, it's the name. It's the name. Because he was specific with the name. So yeah, they could get their own bag. But they want the Louis bag. Because the rapper in the dress, the other dude said the Louis bag costs $1 million. So a girl clearly going to think that her grip is, yeah, she'll get that up for $1 million. Not knowing that the real one ain't coming to the hood. Not knowing that he don't even own that. He just dangling it. So of course she could get her bag. She could go to Marshall's and get her little Coach bag. And put her little ones in it just the same as one of them Louis bags, or who's the chick that just died? The Birkin. And put her little EBT card in one of them little Coach bags from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. But no, they told him the Louis bag. That's the one. That if they bring that to the hood, it means something. Which don't mean shit. You could bring the Louis bag to the hood and don't have nothing in it. Nothing. But it's that idea that I got it, you don't. So if my grippers could go to BG, damn it, I'm going to get it to him. That's the idea. That's the idea. And they already see BG or any of these rap dudes as one of them. So imagine when the Euro comes through the hood. Hey. And they like, oh shit, what that white man want? I don't know. What he want? What you want, white man? Yo, I got Louis bags. They gonna think his shit is real official, and then they gonna walk and peek their head in and ha! We don't see your kids no more. This is how the mind works. And this is how these dudes, these black men, these black women that come from us are working for them. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. The end result is always what you look for. If the end result in a song has you killing everything up, has your daughter so out of touch with the value of her body that she'll give it to anybody and is giving it up to anybody, even if it's just on social media with her nipples out and something up her behind, she done gave it to everybody. You devalue yourself. You won't know how to function when you walk in the street. This is what they're doing. Because when you think less of yourself, you're not going to fight for yourself. You're going to take any treatment that anyone gives you. So when D1 is stunting and playing with what he said and not standing firm on it, because I wouldn't be surprised, I'm going to call it now, if he doesn't do a song with one of these dudes. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm reading Cap now because all of a sudden he is everywhere for nothing. And there's no end result, no program, no shit, nothing. Okay? I don't hear no plan. I don't. I hear no plan coming from what he has to say. How are we going to be liberated? I don't hear him canceling nothing. He's y'all could do better. Everybody could do better. Everybody could do better. We know that. That's like telling somebody, yo, you could get a job. Yeah, all right. I know. But I don't have the tools. I don't know where I can get it. You got to help people for real. What's the plan? How do we make someone employable? Do we have the knowledge of what industries, which is not many, are employable? Right? Remember, we got some PhDs, we got some master's degree people who are out of fucking work right now. Okay? So what's the plan? How do you get meat to be better? How do you get Ross, the chicken boss, to be better? How do you get these people to be better when you're still talking about the same shit from the initial statement? You got the attention now, you viral. What's your plan, D1? You gonna keep praying for the demons? You keep praying for the devils? Nah, old man Pop Nino Brown. He was firm in that. Devils ain't got no love. Okay? It's just that simple. Just that simple. Man, so there's one question before I break out tonight. Bliz, how do we tell people they weak without being offensive? You can't. Because when you have somebody question who they are, when you have them question their beliefs, they're going to be offended if they ignorant and standing firm in their ignorance. They're going to be offended. Just like the white man is offended with the simple term when black men say, I'm a man. That simple term, treat me as a man, I'm a man, offends white folk. Because if you are a man, then the white man has to question if he's a man. Don't let that fly over your head. You make an enemy of the white man the minute you say, I am a man. He's offended because he has proven to himself that he is a man. I conquered lands. I have manifest destiny. The Roman Empire is still in effect. How dare you say you're a man? You've done nothing manly. So you can't do it. Two men with opposing beliefs cannot occupy the same space in the same time. It's impossible. You're going to go to war. Simple as that. Now, people can act like they're not offended. They can be diplomatic and cavalier in their discussion as if they don't have drama, but they hate you. They're disgusted by the mere fact. And they're offended that you're not bowing down to their belief of what a man is. So, somebody got to fold. D1 either has to fold or the people he critiqued have to fold. Simple as that. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a fuck who I offend. Because my end result is always going to the hammer. I don't care about none of that. I'm a soldier. I'm a warrior. You could be offended all you want. Your default is going to Whitey at some point to say, yo, that nigga crazy. He's coming after me. Which is what they do. They've done it in the past to me. They're going to go to Whitey. I know that. My default is saying, you know what? That's it. I'm done. He got to go. You understand? You're going to offend people when you stand in your truth, no matter how your tone is or not. You dig? We can't occupy the same space and time. Can't do it. We got different beliefs. And I'm not folding. I want liberation for my people. That's it. Anything short of that is an L. All right? So again, I appreciate my classroom assistants for holding it down. I appreciate everybody who came through. We see y'all. Everybody who's new to the class, stay tuned. Be around. You be part of 55 gang if you want. I'm going to call you out. D. Haven, salute for coming through tonight. And again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Come back to class with all 10 fingers and 10 toes. Okay? All 10 fingers and 10 toes. We at war. Alright? We are at war. Make no mistake about it. Peace.